The silent hum of electric vehicles, EVs, is replacing the roar of internal combustion engines, an attribute that many enthusiasts reckon as the heartbeat of a vehicle. This distinct sound, which is now fading into the annals of history, was once the very symbol of human ingenuity and mechanical prowess. It was a testament to our relentless pursuit of speed and power, a symbol of our freedom and individuality. The roar of the engines was not just a sound, but an intrinsic part of the human experience, a melody that resonated with our collective consciousness. But as we stand on the cusp of a new era, where the hum of electric vehicles promises to replace the roar of combustion engines, we find ourselves at a crossroads. The transition from the familiar roar to the silent hum is not just a change in sound, but a fundamental shift in our understanding and relationship with vehicles. Electric vehicles have sparked a revolution, bringing forth a wave of innovation and change that is sweeping across the globe. This new wave is characterized by the buzz of electric motors, the glow of LED headlights, and the futuristic hum of an electric vehicle. A sound that is the quintessence of modern engineering and environmental consciousness. A sound that is set to define the new era of mobility. However, this transformation is not welcomed by all. For many auto enthusiasts, the roar of an internal combustion engine is synonymous with power and freedom. This sound, which has been etched into our minds and hearts since the dawn of the industrial age, is not just a mere noise, but a testament to human ingenuity. For these individuals, the sound of a car is its soul, its personality. It's the heart of the machine that beats in rhythm with the driver's pulse, connecting them on a level that transcends the physical. It's a connection that stretches into the emotional, the psychological, and even the spiritual. The absence of this familiar sound may be disconcerting for some. It's akin to the replacement of a familiar rhythm, a favorite song with a new, unfamiliar melody. It's a change that can feel alien, strange, and unwelcome at first. The silence of electric vehicles potentially interferes with the visceral connection between the driver and the automobile. This connection, developed over years of shared expeditions, is not just about the auditory experience, but extends to the rawness of the driving experience. The feel of the road beneath the tires, the surge of adrenaline as the car speeds up, the satisfaction derived from a perfectly executed turn. There's a certain poetry in the roar of an engine, a melody that tells a story of adventure and freedom, a symphony that resonates with the heartbeat of its driver. It's a sound that has become a fundamental part of our automotive culture, a sound that encapsulates the spirit of the open road, the thrill of speed, and the sheer joy of driving. But times are changing, and so is our relationship with vehicles. The rise of electric vehicles denotes a shift in societal values, a shift that places a heightened emphasis on sustainability and environmental consciousness. The silent hum of EVs is a reflection of this shift, a sound that symbolizes progress and innovation, while simultaneously challenging traditional notions of what a car should symbolize. The emergence of electric vehicles signifies a journey into a different era, a voyage into unfamiliar territory. It's a journey that, although unsettling for some, promises a future that is cleaner, quieter, and more efficient. A future where the silent hum of electric vehicles replaces the deep roar of the internal combustion engines, standing as an emblem of human progress and environmental stewardship. In this transition, we are not just changing the way our vehicles sound, but also the way we perceive them. The silent hum of EVs is a testimony to our commitment to innovation, sustainability, and our willingness to embrace change. It's a symbol of our resolve to create a better, cleaner world, a world where the silence of our vehicles is not a sign of their soullessness, but a testament to our evolving relationship with technology and the environment. The silent hum of EVs is replacing the roar of internal combustion engines, an attribute that many enthusiasts reckon as the heartbeat of a vehicle. The absence of this familiar sound may be disconcerting for some, as it compromises the visceral connection between the driver and the car. Moreover, the advent of electric vehicles, commonly known as EVs, is a symbol of a new era, a different age, a significant departure from the conventional and traditional art of manual driving that we have grown so accustomed to over the decades. This evolution in automotive technology has ushered in vehicles that are predominantly automatic in nature. This major shift towards automation is a testament to the rapid progress of technology, bringing with it a fresh wave of change in the world of transportation. The automatic nature vehicles eradicates the need for the conventional mechanisms of gear shifts and clutch control. This change may seem minuscule in the grand scheme of things, but it is indeed a major modification in the way we drive and interact with our machines. The constant need to shift gears, to maneuver the clutch, to control the vehicle's movement, has been an integral part of the driving experience for countless individuals worldwide. The disappearance of these elements from the driving process might be seen as an unnecessary simplification by some. It could be perceived as a dilution of the intricate dance between the driver and the machine, a relationship on tactile responses and refined motor skills. This shift from manual to automatic might be seen as the vehicle taking over the reins, thus reducing the driver's role to merely guiding the machine. This could be perceived as a loss of control or engagement for drivers who relish the tactile nuances of changing gears. This tactile connection, the feel of the gear shift, the press of the clutch, is something that many drivers relish, that they look forward to every time they get behind the wheel. It's this intimate interaction with the machine that can make driving such a fulfilling and therapeutic experience for many. Moreover, it's not just about the loss of control, it's also about altering the very essence of the driving experience. The thrill of shifting gears at the right moment, the satisfaction of smoothly transitioning from one gear to another, the subtle yet significant power dynamics between the driver and the vehicle, all these are set to undergo a transformation in the age of EVs, thereby altering the driving experience. Furthermore, the shift towards electric vehicles, EVs, has far-reaching effects on the community, particularly those centered around car maintenance and modification. The mounting interest in EVs is not only reshaping the automobile industry, but it's also bringing significant changes to the established norms of car maintenance and modification culture. While there are numerous benefits associated with the adoption of EVs, one cannot ignore the potential implications this shift has on the thriving car maintenance and modification community. To understand this impact, one need only consider the design of EVs. The architecture of these vehicles exhibits a simplified beauty, a departure from the complex, intricate nature of their combustion engine counterparts. EVs primarily rely on software, as opposed to the extensive mechanical components found in traditional vehicles. This shift from mechanical to digital may initially seem like a step forward. However, it significantly reduces the scope for personal modifications and hands-on DIY repairs, activities that have long been associated with the car enthusiast community. These car enthusiasts, often referred to as tinkerers, relish the opportunity to get their hands dirty, to delve into the engine, to understand and modify the very heart of their vehicle. They revel in the satisfying complexity of a combustion engine, the joyous challenge of a DIY repair. However, with electric vehicles becoming increasingly common, these hands-on activities are phased out. The software-focused nature of EVs makes this tactile engagement virtually impossible, creating a barrier between the enthusiast and the vehicle. This could have a profound influence on the communal aspect of car culture. The camaraderie formed in repair shops or amongst groups of friends, working together to upgrade or repair their beloved vehicles, could potentially dissipate. This shared experience, these bonds formed over oil-stained hands and shared victories, is a cornerstone of car culture. As the world moves towards a more sustainable future with EVs, we must be mindful of the cultural implications of such a shift. This could potentially dissolve the camaraderie formed in repair shops and among the tinkerer community, a cornerstone of car culture. Electric vehicles promote a new form of automotive culture, one that prioritizes sustainability and technology over the nostalgic aspects of the past. This revolution in transportation is much more than just a shift from gasoline to electricity. It represents a fundamental change in how we perceive and interact with cars. Electric vehicles, or EVs as they are commonly known, are not just machines. They are the embodiment of a new way of life, one that embraces progress, technology, and environmental consciousness. Unlike traditional cars that are viewed through a lens of nostalgia, with their roaring engines, gas stations, and the romanticism of a road trip, electric vehicles are a symbol of the future. This future is focused preserving our planet and using technology to create efficiencies in our daily lives. Indeed, electric cars are more than just vehicles. They are a declaration of our commitment to a greener and smarter lifestyle. This new perspective, however, is not universally embraced. Many people still cling to the traditional idea of a car as a status symbol or a mechanical marvel, something that is not just a way to get from point A to point B, but rather an item of pride, a reflection of personal style and taste. The transition to electric vehicles is a transition away from this mindset, a move towards seeing cars as tools for creating a sustainable future. This culture shift is not without sacrifice. Traditional car culture, with its car shows, racing events, and general love for internal combustion engines, may lose some of its charm in the face of electric vehicles' silent motors and of exhaust pipes. The sensory experience of revving an engine, the smell of gasoline, and the thrill of speed, albeit environmentally detrimental, form an integral part of many people's love for cars. Moreover, there are legitimate concerns about the manufacturing processes of electric vehicles, the sourcing of the rare earth minerals used in their batteries, and the availability and accessibility of charging infrastructure. These issues need to be addressed in order to ensure that the transition to electric vehicles is as smooth and inclusive as possible. While EVs represent progress, the transition may come at the cost of certain elements of traditional car culture that society must grapple with. However, the rise of electric vehicles, EVs, doesn't mean the end of car culture, but rather its transformation, an evolution if you will. It suggests a shift from old to new, conventional to unconventional, from fossil fuels to sustainable power. The era we are stepping into is not just about changing our cars. It's about modifying our lifestyle, our thinking, and our approach towards the environment. As you find yourself standing on the precipice of this change, looking at the market for a new vehicle, it's worth your while to consider a multitude of factors. Consider not just the immediate benefits, such as the increase in fuel efficiency, the decrease in harmful emissions, and the overall eco-friendliness of electric vehicles. Consider too the indirect but profound advantages. There is a significant reduction in noise pollution, a minor but noticeable contribution to a quieter, more peaceful urban environment. Consider the potential savings in terms of maintenance costs, given the fewer moving parts in an EV compared to conventional cars. Reflect on the longevity, the fact that electric engines have fewer parts to wear out. But more than these practical considerations, think about the cultural shifts these vehicles represent. The adoption of electric vehicles is a statement, a testament to our collective will to transition towards sustainable solutions. It's about starting a transition that future generations will thank us for. It's about not just enjoying the journey, but also caring about the footprints we leave behind. Owning a car isn't just about getting from point A to B. It's about the expression of individuality and about how we adapt and evolve with the changing technology. It's about acknowledging that we live in a society that is continuously improving and innovating. Every electric on the road stands as a symbol of progress, a beacon of hope for a greener future. Finally, remember that when you invest in these vehicles, you get more than what you pay for. You are not just buying a car, you are investing in the future, in a revolutionary way to experience the road. It's an opportunity to be a part of this great shift, to drive change in the literal sense. With these vehicles, you get more than what you pay for, a revolutionary way to experience the road. Despite the changes, the spirit of car culture is far from dying. What is car culture, you may ask? It is a vibrant, globe-trotting phenomenon that is more than just a hobby. It's a lifestyle that bridges generations, connects communities, and shapes identities. Passionate enthusiasts and car junkies find common ground in their admiration for the roaring engines, sleek designs, and the sheer power of cars that leave everyone in awe. It's a culture that honors the past, appreciates the present, and looks forward to the future with optimism and excitement. The evolution of car culture has been marked by numerous challenges and changes, like the introduction of safety belts, airbags, and more recently, the advancement towards electric vehicles. Each new shift has been met with skepticism and resistance, yet the spirit of car culture has shown an uncanny ability to adapt and thrive. The shift to electric vehicles might seem like a threat to some traditionalists. However, these silent yet powerful machines offer a new way to engage with the essence of car culture. They bring an opportunity to explore a new frontier of vehicular technology and design. Beyond the environmental benefits these electric vehicles promise, there lies the potential to inspire a new generation of delinquents who refuse to let any attempts curtail their freedom. These modern mavericks, armed with knowledge of the past and a vision for the future, could redefine car culture. Blending tradition with innovation, they could create a new narrative of car culture that respects its roots, while exploring the vast possibilities that electric vehicles offer. They could be the ones to turn the tide, leading the way towards a future where technology and tradition coexist, where car culture thrives in a greener world. As we journey down this electrifying road, we are given a chance to not only observe this revolution in car culture, but also participate in it. We have an opportunity to contribute to the evolution of car culture, to help shape its future. Each turn on this road brings new challenges, but also new discoveries, new stories, and new heroes, all fueling the enduring spirit of car culture. As we venture further into this electrifying transition, we realize that the spirit of car culture will endure, potentially inspiring a new generation that will stop at nothing to preserve their freedom and the open road.